welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with my new
fiance.
It's weird to say on the internet.
It is.
And yeah, today we're going to talk to you all about how we got engaged. We're so excited to finally tell you guys the news and how Ollie did it.
Indeed.
I sort of knew this day was coming, but probably not so soon if I was honest. But I'm so glad it did happen because it was the perfect moment. But I think just a quick note to all of you guys out there, you know, maybe who don't have a boyfriend or a fiance, or you know, because I've seen quite a lot of you in the comments like, Ollie's the perfect man, and obviously to me he totally is. But please don't feel disheartened when you see our relationship. Obviously you guys see like a snippet of our relationship, and obviously I think it's perfect and Ollie's the most amazing man ever, but don't feel disheartened because you are amazing. And there was times when I felt so low and so blind and so disabled, and I thought no man would ever love me, and I thought I would wreck everything with Ollie because I was just so low. And there were times where we did fall out because we didn't understand each other, and relationships are hard. You know, every day is a new journey that you go on together. You have to basically, you know, work at things every single day, and you know, I think that's why we work so well.
Indeed.
We communicate.
Yeah, we sort of talk to each other, we get our feelings out.
And I think that's the most important thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think also people ask me like, why aren't you with a blind man? And I think one, I guess that's maybe not understanding me or my disability, but also some blind people do, you know, want to be with other disabled people or other blind people.
Yeah, it might just be like social circles as well.
And I think it's just it is a personal preference. And I don't think love should be seen as disability, or you know, what disability you have or what gender you are or what race you are. I think you love who you fall in love with, and I just happened to find Ollie when I was 16 years old, and that's quite rare.
Indeed, that is, like, I don't know how many people.
And we've grown up together, you know, we've dealt with blindness together, and so I don't know how you've dealt with me over the years. Sometimes you've been so patient.
I don't know, it's been worth it.
Yeah. You've been so stroppy sometimes, but it's been amazing. And yeah, so do you want to take it away?
Okay, so what do you want to know first?
So everyone's asking how you did it.
Okay, so how we did it was, obviously we were in Tenerife, like if you check back to last week's vlog.
Link it in the down bar.
No, it's up there now in the cards.
Oh, okay.
Well.
Oh, fancy editor Ollie. You can tell my fiance is my editor, can't you guys?
Maybe just a little. And then, so we went to Tenerife. So it was the 3rd of July. So
why was it that date?
Well,
first,
I was trying to like think of a cool date that Lou might not hugely get, but it's still significant to us. But we like never speak about it because, well, it sort of never hugely comes up. And
when you did it, I thought, oh my gosh, I didn't. First of all, sorry to interrupt, but I was like, why have you done it on this date after he asked me?
And it's because it's the date when Lucy and I first like when Lucy first popped up to be on Facebook. That's when we first started speaking properly.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
That was the day. That was back in 2012. So that is a long time.
Crazy.
6 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, we're 22 now, aren't we, both of us?
Yeah, and we were both 16 when that was the case. It's crazy to think of.
Oh no.
Like, we've got pictures from then and you look like you're blonde for a start.
It's so weird because everyone says that your jaw structure's changed, but obviously you're still Ollie. Oh, it's so weird. Anyway.
So yeah, that was the reason for the date.
Yeah.
So from there, Lou absolutely loves spas. Like,
I do.
Like,
I love
Lucy's
a good
ideal
spa
holiday
day.
is just being in
Relax.
a spa
the
entire time, being in the jacuzzi. We've been on holiday before, like in the past,
but in
England,
the UK, yeah.
And she just spent the whole time in the jacuzzi.
How many hours did I spend in that jacuzzi that one year?
I don't know. A
Lost
lot.
count, yeah. so you thought it'd be perfect.
Yeah, so we went for that, and then we went for a couples massage, which I've never been for a massage before.
Never.
So it was a bit of a weird experience. I thought they were like pouring candle wax on me or something.
Yeah. When the hot
didn't
wax
warn me of that. Like, she was just like,
no, when the hot
relax.
oil, it wasn't wax. Ollie was like, it was wax, they were pouring wax on me. I was like, darling, calm down. It's just a hot oil. And it wasn't even that hot. We have this thing where I feel the cold more than Ollie.
But then I feel the heat less than Lou.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a man-woman thing. Basically, all I know is that I turn the shower on really hot according to Ollie, and I'm like, no,
boiling.
it's not.
Like, I get in and I'm like, ow, this hurts.
Anyway, so we went for this massage, but it was amazing.
It was great. I was just like,
yeah. In your tranquil place.
I was. They had like this cool music on as well.
They did.
And then we went into the spa lounge area, which was all very cool. It was all really sunny as well, so we just.
It was beautiful.
There was this crazy jet thing that we pressed a button on and blasted us in.
Ollie couldn't figure out the jet though. It was so funny. He was like, Lise, I'm trying to press this really hard. I was like,
press the button.
Darling. He was like, you try. And I picked it.
You just
it went on straight away.
It sounds like that you just had to gently tap it. But then some of them, like the jacuzzis inside, you actually had to really force. So.
Anyway, this is a long-winded story.
It is. So
the chase.
So from there we went down to the downstairs pool. We just sort of relaxed there, and then I said that I needed to go and get some cookies.
Which
I was hungry.
I was like, why? Because I was like, we were by the downstairs pool, and I was like, why do you want to go get cookies? It's like 6 PM at night. Let's just go back upstairs, have a shower, and then go to dinner. And I was like, no, I want to have cookies on the beach. I was like,
well, we were talking about going to the beach all day, but.
Yeah, but then we didn't manage to do it. I said, oh, let's do it tomorrow. And he's like, no, I want cookies on the beach. I'm like, why do you want cookies? Cookies are going to melt, Ollie. It's 30 degrees C. He was just not having it. He was like, you need to come with me.
I did it slightly more subtly than that.
In my head, you were like, cookies. I eventually ended up just like, oh my gosh, Ollie. Why are cookies so flipping important in your life right now?
It was a feeble excuse.
Yeah, anyway.
But Lou hadn't quite clocked on at that point, so it was sort of good.
Yeah.
So from there we went back up to the room and I grabbed the ring because you don't want that by the pool on its own, and then went back down and then we went to the beach. Now this beach is made of volcanic sand because it's in Tenerife, it's a volcano, all that stuff, and so it probably was granite, but it basically had diamonds in it. Yeah. Like the entire, it was shimmying, like as you.
Shimmying? Shimmering. I love that, keep that in. It was shimmying. I could just imagine all this sun being like. anyway, carry on.
It was shimmering.
Yeah.
So, we sat down and it was lovely, it was all quiet, there's hardly anyone there. And then I was sort of describing around the beach. Yeah. So I was like, oh, see, there's some people in the distance on the rocks, and the hotel's up top right, blah, 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 blah. And then I mentioned the black diamond sand. Yeah, and I was like, wow, it's got diamonds in it, what does it look like? And I said, oh, the diamonds, they're quite small, they're blah, blah, all really cool, but there's another diamond here that's a little bit bigger. And I was like, huh? And then I was like, Lucy Edwards, will you marry me? Yeah. And then... That was a sped up version, but yeah, it was really cute. It sort of like sped it up massively. Yeah, but it was really cute. It was the best moment of my life. Then I screamed and cried, and then FaceTimed everyone. Well, first of all, we joint texted both of our family chats, because we have a Cave family chat and an Edwards family chat with both of us in, and we just text the picture that we put on Instagram with my finger, well, my hand. With the ring. Yeah, with my ring, and then the beach behind us, and we were like, who's gonna FaceTime us first? So it was sort of like a little countdown. We were like, as soon as we post this, so we've got to make sure that we sort of yeah, and then we were are ready. And then we wanted to tell everyone before we posted it on Facebook, because someone would have been like, why didn't you tell us? Why the hell did you post it on Facebook? And we would have been like, damn it. So we were like racking our brains, who are the most important people? Crazy. So we think we succeeded. Yeah, no one complained. Yeah, I mean, we were so overwhelmed at that moment, so hopefully we told everyone sorry if we missed you. It's just because we were like,
I think we were just so happy as well.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
we
really
did miss
cool.
a few people, but yeah, it was so amazing. It was the best moment of my life. And to all you blind peeps out there, because I'm thinking maybe some people would maybe wonder how, or I mean obviously I got loads of enjoyment out of it, but how did I enjoy the visual aspects? And I think Ollie got me a ring that was quite a traditional engagement ring. So the stone, the diamond, was basically on top of the band. How would you describe it?
It's
not
called
inset.
a twisted princess ring.
Yeah.
So it sort of like sticks up like slightly, like your traditional like engagement ring, but then instead of like being perpendicular, well, like parallel with your finger, like it's twisted 45 degrees.
Come to part 2 and we will describe more about the ring. I will show you the ring.
Yes.
And we'll describe more about how I felt as a blind woman, because I think that needs its like dedicated little thing. So the rest of the day we went for a meal.
Yes.
Where did we go? Did we go for a buffet? I think we did.
Go for a buffet, because we're in like this 5-star hotel.
Yeah.
Just, like,
so all of the
it.
food there was just amazing anyway.
Yeah, because it's tricky. Like, one thing we did discover is very tricky being vegan abroad.
Yeah, it
so
is.
that was quite, like, that was really good for us, because there was this guy like custom making pasta.
Yeah,
and
it was really cool.
I was getting quite good as like sin carne.
Yeah.
And it was,
except when you said merci to a waiter and he looked at you like, mate, you're in Spain.
that was a bad moment.
That is just something that we're going to tell our kids. Anyway, yeah.
That was...
It was the best. So guys, that was our engagement story. I really hope you enjoyed how we retold it and everything, and we're definitely going to do a part 2 because at the moment my ring is being resized.
So we'll make sure to get like some really nice shots of it, show you guys, like,
and fully audio describe to the gods.
The max.
Yeah, to the hills and back. We will. It's important, girls.
Like Princess
and
doesn't
guys.
really explain what type of shape it is.
Yeah, exactly. So come back next week. We are going to do Blind Girl Engagement Part 2. And thank you for joining us on this lovely Wednesday.
Evening.
Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah. It's kind of into Wednesday now. Sorry guys, it's a bit late. Love you. Bye.
Yep, it's Wednesday. Bye.